Alright, next up we got Adam playing as Golden Odd against WaVeDasH playing as Blue GDI. We're noting that this isn't actually the usual Adam you'd see on the ladder. This is some account that keeps changing their name to existing players, which is pretty bad mannered, but not much you can do about it. So for now, we'll say WaVeDasH up in the top right and Adam on the bottom left. So the player impersonating Adam, I think we just call him A for the sake of that. We got A coming in here, moving towards the bottom middle of the map. Somewhat common for GDI players. Meanwhile, WaVeDasH in the top right, opting to move towards here. It'll enable them to get 3 nice reps and also power plant racks forward. A down here, meanwhile, playing as Nods, going power plant racks. Not necessarily sure there's necessity to move this much as an odd player, but we'll see how it pans out. Forward racks coming up from Wave. Meanwhile, A here is enjoying some flamers coming out for scouting anti-scout purposes. Up to 2 ref now versus Wave, who's still on the 1 ref. Expect the second ref down soon. There it is. Offsetting these refs always useful so that your Hares can travel between them. So here you can see the Grens coming down. They're going to do a lot of damage early on here. Adam's going to need to be quick to react to this. It looks like he might lose the ref. The Tib there killing off the Flamer. It's going to be close. Meanwhile, up to 3 ref. Oh, that's nice, trying to use the harvester to squish his infantry, keep it alive, and he's just about gonna do it. Oh, he saved the ref. That's huge, but all that micro set him back so much time. Luckily, he looks like he was going for the early strip, so actually it wasn't too bad. So 2 ref strip power plant versus 3 ref, and what I'm assuming is going to be a war factory coming up. So we'll see how WaVeDasH plays it. Meanwhile, A, desperate to try and hold this refinery again. He's going to. As you can see, A here is opting to curl around the side of this Tiberium field. It'll enable them to get refs in a nice position. If you put them down here, they have to do upwards mining, but if you can silo or crawl like this and go on the right hand side, you're able to get adjacent to the tib, which is very nice for mining. We see the first war factory going down for WaVeDasH. He's going with an early Humvee. Not quite sure what the logistics of that are. It's not necessarily for vision, but he might just like it to pick off a couple of loose flamers. He's gotten 2 Humvees. Generally speaking, Humvees trade very poorly against buggies with the cost difference between them. I think they get like plus 7 HP, 7% HP, which just isn't really worthwhile. But we are seeing a guard tower coming down here from WaVeDasH. Up to 4 ref versus A's 1-2 ref. Crawling over towards here to get another 2 ref maybe? Yes, that's 3 ref, so it's 4 ref v 3. You can see the Humvee versus buggy game kick off. Micro does have a huge impact on the results of this. Generally speaking, if you're a Nod player, you want to make sure that you keep your weak buggies and migrating to the back, so when your opponent's targeting them, they get pulled into the rest of the units, and you also manage to try and save your weakened buggy. This forward racks is going to be pretty scary to deal with. We're seeing more Humvees coming in. Nod player being forced to retreat. Forward guard tower here is very nice. This is very difficult to deal with. But only 1 bike in the field as well. This is very nice. Being able to just produce Grens here and push out when needed, very nice. It also prevents, this guard tower prevents A from being able to surround this with buggies. And like picking off infantry, so that's also very cool. He's picking off some of the expansion over here with the Grens, which is super good for news for him. We can see he had a little clicking of damage at the Conyard as well. It's very nice. Still sitting on the 4 ref. Sitting quite comfortably. These Grens absolutely rock and the destruction. See the MCV being forced to sell off. He's in dire straits at this point. He needs to make that 3k in the bank count. You can still see that WaVeDasH has a few Humvees lined up back here to join the fight. But currently he's just hovering around these guard towers. WaVeDasH knows that he's won this on the eco game, so it's really up to Adam to make something happen. So Wave is quite comfortable to sit back, take advantage of the static defenses, and see how it goes. And we have a repair bay. What? Oh, that's primary bad manners. Like, the only reason to get a repair bay like this is if you're going for Mammoths maybe, but like Humvees and Mammoths against an odd opponent is wow. I'll be curious to see if we see a Mammoth pop out during this game. That would be amazing. And of course the forward power plant getting sniped. Again, absolutely no no competitive reason to point here other than bad manners. Man, this is kind of cool, right? You got like repair bay right there, so the Humvee can still be in the action. Units while they're on the repair bay, as far as I know, can shoot off it as well. So it's like almost like a useful defensive positioning. Plus you got the guard towers either side of it. Very nice. Will we see the Mammoth? Oh, I want to see a Mammoth. Make it happen. Come on, Wave. Come on, WaVeDasH. Meanwhile, like the Nod opponent here is very little they can do. They can't attack into this. It's only guard towers. They're not getting an opportunity to go around the back, because if they do, then this just floods in with Grens, right? The guard tower here prioritizing the harvest as an opponent. Got a microwave. We're seeing him take pot shots at the ref here. Very painful position for the Nod player. You see it already coming out. But it looks like the guard towers are going to get it. Oh, it's just about going to survive. And there's the Mammoth tank. We're seeing it here, folks. Mammoths and Humvees against the Nod opponent. Hell yeah. Of course, the swarm of Grens over here too. But yeah, for A here, this game is over. You can see a couple of infantry coming into place, but it's not going to be able to do any significant damage. And yeah, that's going to be GG's. Whew, well played, Wave. Putting the imposter A in his place. The bad manner repair bay sure is something else. I do appreciate the Mammoth action going on. Like, you got two of them here just floating on by. It's pretty sick. Yeah, GG's. Well played, Wave. Well played.
Battle control terminated.